When purchasing a home, here's what to expect about compensation for the agent that you choose to hire. When you sign on with your agent, you'll sign what's called a buyer representation contract. In this contract, there is a section on compensation. This compensation is what you will be responsible for to pay your agent when you successfully close on the home you're purchasing. When you identify the home you'd like to make an offer on, your agent will check with the listing agent and see if there is any compensation being offered by the seller. If the answer is no, you'll need to think of 3 different options to choose from as a buyer. One would be to include it in the offer to cover your buyer's broker compensation. 2, increase the sale price if the seller's not willing to pay it at the price they're at. Or 3, you can just pay it out of pocket at closing and not have it be in the price or terms of the purchase agreement. If the answer is yes and the seller is offering compensation to the buyer's brokerage, then you'll need to see and make sure that the compensation amount that the seller is offering matches what's on your buyer representation contract. If the answer is yes, then you're covered. The seller will pay for all of the buyer's broker compensation. If the amount of compensation the seller is offering does not match what's on your buyer representation agreement, there's 2 different things you need to think about. If it's more, your buyer's agent cannot accept more than what's agreed to on the buyer representation contracts. That amount needs to match. If it's less then we'll need to go back to the no side of the chart and figure out if you want to make up the difference between what the seller is offering and what you agreed to. Hopefully this helps you understand the different options when hiring a buyer's agent.